In this video, I'm going to talk about the round function in Python. So what is the round function? The round function is a function that allows you to return numbers rounded to n digits after the decimal point. If we don't specify n digits, then we can just return to the nearest integer. So this is how the round function looks like structurally. You use round and you have your number that you're rounding, and then you have n digits, which is the digit in the decimal point in the decimal place that we want to round to. So, for example, we have round 2.34, our number, and we're rounding it to the first digit. So that means the first digit in our decimal point. So that means that we're rounding to 2.3 because 4 is less than 5, and because 4 is less than 5, then we round down to 2.3. Now in this example above, we have nothing for n digits. There's nothing there. It's basically just 0 there. So we're rounding to the nearest integer, which is no decimal digits. So round 2.34 rounds to 2. 2 is the closest integer to 2.34 because to evaluate how close it is to an integer, you can just look at the first decimal and see if it's less than 5, then we round down. If it's more than 5, which is not, but if it's more than 5, then we round up to the next integer. So I'll show another example. Let's say we have round 2.7. Well, 2.7, we know that the 7 is greater than 5 here, which is telling us that we need to round to 3. Now, let's say we have another example. And let's say we have 5.1234, and we want to round to the first, second, third decimal point. So let's say we want to round to the third decimal point. Then we specify 3. So what do we get? What do you think we get when we round 5.1234 to the third decimal? Well, what happens is we look at the part next to it, 4, and if it's less than 5, then we round down. If it's more than 5, then we round up. Since 4 is less than 5, then we just get 5.123. So that's what happens when you round 5.1234 to the third decimal point. And yeah, so that's a little bit about the round function. Let's say we wanted to add 2 numbers that we round. So let's say we have like 3.14, right? Let's round that to the nearest integer. So round 3.14, and then we want to add it with, let's add it with round 1.9854, and let's say we want to round it to the second decimal point. So what gets printed when we do this right here? Let's think about that. So 3.14, when we round it, what happens? There's no n digit that we're rounding it to. So because of there's no n digit, this will become 3. And we have 1.9854. We're rounding it to the second digit. So the second digit is here, right? So that means that we look at the digit next to it. So in this case, it's 5. And if it's 5 and up, then we round up. 5 less than 5, then we round down. But yeah, since the next digit is 5 and up, then this gets rounded. This 8 gets rounded to 9, goes up, and we get 1.99. So 3 plus 1.99. What do we get when we do that? 4.99. So print 4.99. And that's our answer. 4.99 is what gets printed. So I hope this video was helpful in understanding the round function. And yeah.